The lady in the picture is Carissa Ipsen. Now, of course, she forced this into public by pretending to be my friend, but then not talking and not listening. Well, she should have left a long time ago. She was told to leave a long time ago. As soon as she started being predatory towards me, it was time for her to leave, and she has had plenty of chances to do so. She's also had plenty of chances to come forward and tell the truth. And all this time, she's been too busy, apparently. So why the fuck is she still on my friends list? Why hasn't she left? She knows that I'm just going to keep doing the same shit that she did to me over and over and over again. I expose predators. That's what I do. I expose child molesters, rapists, murderers, and I find missing people. To the best of my ability, anyway. Carissa Ipsen used to be one of my friends, I thought. But she showed in the last 6 years that she never was a friend. Sorry, 7 years. She pretended like right at the very, very, very beginning that she almost gave a shit. But then, of course, she went along with what was popular, just like everyone else. You know, I am not in Boulder, Colorado because of physical abuse, because of threats against my life and against my friends' and family's lives. By predators. That's right, actual predators. People who actually did these things, but I don't matter. To this day, Carissa Ipsen has literally never tried being a friend, never tried communicating with me effectively. Neither is Eric Christopher Schwartz, the pedophile. I wonder, is Chris Ipsen still friends with that pedophile? Huh? What's worse than a pedophile? People who help pedophiles to get away. Is Eric Christopher Schwartz a pedophile? He must be. He must be, because people did make the accusation. He must be a pedophile because Amy Valkyrie says so, and Sherman Watson says so. Of course, Amy Valkyrie and Sherman Watson are also two people who used to be friends, who chose to be predatory because it was popular. Carissa Ipsen even chose to get on my Facebook and do as much damage as she could by going out of her way just to be mean openly on my Facebook and on my posts. She even made a couple of posts that she posted on my timeline. Well, now it's her turn. I hope she likes it. She doesn't like it. I already know she doesn't like it. But guess what? She doesn't get the opportunity to defend herself because she never gave me that opportunity. I'm not going to read Carissa Ipsen's fucking bullshit. She can type whatever the fuck she wants. She can pretend whatever the fuck she wants. The thing is, she's a world-class piece of shit. She's a fucking junkie, just like Eric Schwartz. And all these people want me to believe that they've changed. They've changed. They're not junkies anymore. Bullshit. All of you fucking junkies can verify I don't fuck with drugs. But you're junkies. Between telling the truth and being a junkie, you chose to be a junkie. Between drugs and your own fucking family, you chose drugs. I chose family. What did my sister choose? Drugs. What did my older brother choose? Drugs. What did Carissa choose? Drugs. I have zero fucking respect for people who choose drugs over their own fucking families. What fucking trash. And every goddamn junkie wants to pretend like they quit, like that magically gets them off the hook for the fucked up shit that they did. No, the hell it doesn't, Carissa Ibsen. No matter what excuses you want to make, none of them are going to be good enough. There is no excuse good enough for what you've done, Carissa Ibsen. No excuse good enough. If your friend is being abused and reaches out to you for help, that's when you prove whether you're a friend or not. You proved you're not a friend. You proved you are not a friend. All the way back in 2018 and 2017 and 2016 and 2015. Go all the way back and take a real good fucking look at where were you ever actually my friend? Let's go back year by year. Show me where you were actually my friend. Show me where you actually gave a shit about me as a human being. Show me where you did not blow me off and dismiss me. Show me where you were ever actually a friend, you fucking junkie. Just like everybody else out on Pearl Street. You took advantage of me until I fucked up my back, and then I didn't exist to you any more than I existed to any of these other pieces of shit. No, you don't get to fucking defend yourself. Did I get to fucking defend myself, bitch? Huh? Did you ever allow me to defend myself? No, you fucking didn't. You made me go public with it. What the fuck is wrong with you? You don't get to bitch that I go public on my YouTube channel or on my Facebook. You don't get to bitch about any of that. You chose to be predatory. You chose to help predators. You chose to not be my friend. You chose to do the most unfriend-like things that you could possibly do. And then you put a nice little cherry of selfish as fuck right on top. You forgot who I was, you fucking idiot. You forgot how hard I fought for all of your fucking rights, you fucking morons. What, you didn't think I was gonna fucking fight for my own? Jesus fucking Christ, Carissa. Pull your head out of your ass. You got two choices here. You can either come forward with me and tell the truth, which would require you calling me to talk to me like I'm a human being and listen to me as if I'm a human being. Listen to my experience. Instead of talking over me, disrespecting me, and making fucking excuses. No, Carissa. You're not going to do that. Because you've been taught, as every other woman in America has been taught, that you just simply don't acknowledge it and refuse to take responsibility for your actions and your choices. It must be a man's fault, a man's fault, a man's fault. Carissa, I'm not sure if you remember how many of us out there busted our asses for you. Even when you wanted to get all fucked up on that shit and lose all fucking sense of reality. We were there for you. We. Because it wasn't just me, Carissa. There were a fucking ton of us that looked out for you. There were a lot of us that you promised when you get up and out, you're gonna, you're not gonna do shit. You forgot about us. Then, of course, you showed yourself to be an actual predator. When you had a boyfriend who broke up with you, and you wanted to actually whine and pine and fucking stalk his ass and trash talk his ass and then wonder why he won't take you back. And oh, poor you, you're lonely, you're lonely, you're lonely. Oh, poor you, oh, poor you. The problem is you got too used to walking over men. Not sure if you noticed, but in the last 5 years, men have been walking away from people like you. And everybody who could potentially be like you. Men like me try to avoid all women if possible because of women like you. Abusers. Do you know why rapists get away so often these days? Why they just get a slap on the wrist? Because the studies that have come out show something completely different than the wives' tale that we've been trying to sell. Do not pretend for one moment that arrest records or convictions make any difference. We already know that all men and all women hold bias against men. All of them. All men are taught from birth that our job is to protect women and children. And we're supposed to protect them from men and women. With a man, we're expected to get violent with him, aren't we? Or at least to threaten violence. But with a woman, it's never okay to hit a girl. Carissa Ipsen chose to be a junkie, chose drugs over her own family, chose to bullshit the people that helped her out. I even sang her praises once. What a fucking mistake that was. I bought weed from Chris Ipsen because I felt bad for her. I preferred getting my weed from Janine Barrett. She's dead too, by the way. Janine Barrett died since Natalie's death. So did Stephen McMillian, a.k.a. Mobley. So did Christine Buhit. Rory Jepsen's dead. Chris Ipsen didn't know Rory, but she knew the other ones. Carissa Ipsen knew Natalie Bollinger. She knew Alicia Bollinger. She knew Maddie Boa. When a girl does something so incredibly fucked up to a man that he's trying to go to the fucking cops, it's probably a good fucking time to listen to him. But Carissa Ipsen is a spoiled American woman. She has expectations. Expectations that she doesn't hold herself to. She showed herself to be not only not a friend, but to be an absolute predator. She's had ample time and ample warning and been told to leave on multiple occasions. She should have listened. She thinks that she gets to have her words put in there. No, she doesn't. Matter of fact, I might just go take screenshots of her words and then delete them. And every time she types shit up, I'll go through and take a screenshot and fucking delete it. There is no reason for predators like her, who helped my predators, including rapists and child molesters. She helped them to get away for the same reason that Mandy Singer helped them get away. Because she's a fucking junkie. She also wanted to pull the, oh, well, I have a house and you're homeless. All you did is stay homeless. You never did anything. Really? And see, that's the last time that I asked her nicely to leave. Since then, I've asked her and told her, we're not friends. You showed that. I don't exist to you, except when you want someone to berate and bully. Well, two can play that. Don't play fucking head games with me. You're my friend or you're not. You showed you're not my friend. If you came to me today and said that your boyfriend hit you today and you needed my help turning in your boyfriend today, I'd help you today, now wouldn't I? No. No, I wouldn't. You'd travel around to a bunch of junkies and try to get help from them. And they would want to make everything into a pissing contest, just like they always did. You ever take a look back at your life while you were homeless and ask yourself why it is that you sought me out? Knowing that I was broke and that you weren't going to get any money out of me, you sought me out. Among all the people there, why did you seek me out? To ask me for help with your issues? Is it because everybody else turned you down? Is it because you never asked them because you knew that I was Johnny on the spot when it came to helping people? I stopped trying to tell you about the hell that I go through because you showed loud and fucking proud that you don't give a holy fucking goddamn about anyone but you, Carissa. You're a horrible excuse for a human being. And I'd like to say at least you're not a pedophile, but the fact is you helped pedophiles to get away. The only thing worse than a pedophile is someone who helps them to get away. Now, you chose to get on my Facebook and trash talk me and bully me and berate me instead of finding out what's going on. You chose to pass judgment upon me publicly, and now I pass judgment on you publicly. You don't fucking like it, I don't fucking care. And do you know why? Because you didn't fucking care, and you still don't. You don't want equality, Carissa. So don't sit at my table. You are not welcome to eat dinner with me. You are not welcome to engage in conversation with me. You no longer are welcome on my Facebook, have been directed to leave, instructed to leave. Now, how did it start out? You pretended to be my friend and me begging you for help. What the fuck kind of a friend are you, Carissa Ipsen? The shitty kind. The junky kind. The kind that chooses drugs over their own kids. The kind that pretends to be friends only when it's convenient. Pretends to care only when it's convenient. You've been told to leave. You shouldn't be on my friends list. You're not a friend. Friends don't do the shit that you did. Oh yeah, and continue to do. Get the fuck off my goddamn Facebook. You know, I reserve the word cunt for people who get other people hurt or injured. And yeah, Carissa, you definitely fall into that category. Fucking junkie.